Hi guys, Amy here from ALM Fitness, and today I wanted to do a video about snacking. Now, I've done a video before all about snacking, but really what I wanted to focus on is snacking at the moment whilst we're all in lockdown. So what we found is a lot of our members are saying that they're stuck at home, they're working from home, they're completely out of their routine of what they've been used to, and they keep wanting to snack. Now, obviously, it's okay to snack, but if you keep having more and more snacks, then you will keep consuming more and more calories, which will be detrimental to your goals. So, what typically happens is boredom, you're at home, bored, possibly if you're not currently working, you're bored out of your kind of working routine, and that links into change of routine. So, you are now working from home. Your working hours might be different, you might not have scheduled breaks like you were having, and it's just a completely change of routine from what you were used to. And then finally, the fridge is calling. The fridge is just over there. It keeps calling you to say, oh, I'll just get up and check the fridge, see what's in there, and you start picking at things. Or you might get up, go to the toilet, just have a bit of break from work, and then after you've been to the toilet and you walk past the fridge or whatever, you then think, oh, I'll just have a little look and see what it is. So that all links into boredom, change of routine, and it's a little bit of a habit that you start to create from working at home. Now, what can you do about it? What can you do to reduce your snacking or to be a little bit more in control of your snacking? One thing that we encourage with our members is to make sure that you're having protein with every meal. So if you're having a lot of high carb snacks, high carb meals, one, that will typically be higher in calories, and two, it will be less satiating. So if you get protein in with every meal, with your breakfast, lunch, dinner, that will help keep you satiated, which means it will help keep you fuller for longer, and you will then be less inclined to snack. Secondly, you could have veg with every meal, or have veg as a snack. Now, if you include veg within your meal, then you can have a higher volume of food for a lower amount of calories compared to a carbohydrate choice, for example, or a higher carbohydrate choice. So if you add in some vegetables into your diet, some greens into your meals, then it will obviously help keep the calories nice and low. You can eat a high amount of food, so a high volume of food with a smaller amount of calories. Thirdly, keep yourself hydrated. So again, because of the change of routine, you might not be drinking as much as you're used to when you are at work. You might just forget to drink. It's that habit that has changed. So keep yourself hydrated, whether you fill up a water jug at the beginning of the day, whether you set a reminder on your phone to say drink, or again, it might be that you just get into that habit of, every time you make a phone call or you send an email or whatever, some sort of habit that you can implement into your day, that you use that as a trigger almost to remind yourself to drink. So every time you send an email, you just have a quick sip of water after you've completed that task. Then plan your meals or keep a food diary. Yes, if you can, plan your meals in advance, especially because of the change of routine. It's really, really important to keep planning a high priority within your week, especially when it comes to your nutrition. If you've got your food planned in advance, it's much easier for you to stick to that plan, stick to that routine, and obviously this new routine from working from home, and obviously having an abundance of food just right at your fingertips. If you can't keep a food plan or can't make a food plan, you find it difficult to plan in advance, again, because of the change of routine, you might have the kids around and whatever else it might be, keep a food diary at the very least. So if you're keeping yourself accountable, so if you're consciously writing it down and you are aware of the food that you're eating, hopefully, and typically what happens, you are more likely to be a little bit more mindful about the foods that you consume. So those higher calorie snacks that you might be consuming, you might think twice about it. And then ask yourself, before you eat it, do you really want it? So do you really want to eat whatever snack it is that you keep going to the fridge for or the cupboards for? Or is it just that habit? Is it just that habit of, I need to do something, I've done that portion of work now, or I've done whatever with the kids now, I want something to eat, and it's that habit of, I'm going to go and eat something. So instead of just kind of eating it mindlessly, ask yourself first, do you really want it? Is it a part of your plan? Is it a part of your day, your nutrition for the day? And just really question whether you actually want it or whether it's just a habit that you're creating because of the change of routine. And then finally, try and get into a routine. Try and create a new routine that you can follow from working from home or just being at home all the time. So when you're at work, you will have a routine, you will have a lunch break, you will have breaks throughout the day. Likewise, when you're just at home with the kids, even at the weekend, you will have a routine. So try and create some sort of routine. If you've got the kids around all day, again, create a routine. It'll be good for them. I should imagine you're trying to implement some sort of routine with them. So try and do it for yourself. You know, have kind of set meal times if you want to, if that's how, you know, will help keep you focused and accountable. And just try and keep that routine, which will obviously help you during this time, rather than being a bit sporadic and kind of, you know, you haven't eaten until midday and then all of a sudden you'll have a midday meal and then a 2 p.m. meal and a 4 p.m. meal and another meal at 8 p.m. So just really think about, you know, trying to get some sort of routine in, some sort of consistency, and that will go a long way with helping you reduce the amount of snacks that you're consuming through the day. So definitely have some sort of plan, some sort of routine, and hopefully that will help curb some of those snacks that you're reaching for on a daily basis multiple times. So hopefully this helped. If it has, let me know. Feel free to send me a message, and yeah, we'd love to help you with any other top tips like this, especially during this time. So yeah, send us a message or just comment below. We'd love to know how this has helped you. All right, thanks a lot.